Hi, I'm Joe Quinlan, Senior Fellow with the Center for Transatlantic Relations here in Brussels. We've just launched the 2015 Transatlantic Survey, and I just want to give you some kind of the main highlights. As in previous years, the U.S.-European partnership economy is the largest, wealthiest in the world. It's still a global driver when it comes to trade and investment, mergers and acquisitions. And it's still very important when it comes to driving the global commons or setting the common standards for global trade and investment. In 2014, we saw some numbers, more investment in the United States from Europe and vice versa. Generally, a good report. There was some cyclical weakness here in Europe versus the United States. So we've got a wider U.S. trade deficit to work with. I'm concerned also about the euro continuing to decline against the dollar. The stronger the dollar, the more competitive pressures U.S. companies feel here in Europe. But in general, the relationship is getting stronger and deeper. But we've got to do better in the sense of TTIP. That's a whole industry in and around TTIP, but it's very important for the long-term health and partnership for the U.S. and Europe. And it's very important for the global economy as well. So right now, TTIP, we're very much into the negotiation stage. And there's a lot of talk about growth related to TTIP, trade and investment. But I also think when you look geostrategically, as Dan Hamilton has written a lot about, it's also a hugely important partnership document negotiations to help create the global standards for the rest of the world in various sectors, whether it's energy, telecommunications, the digital economy, healthcare, and so forth. So TTIP is hugely important. I'm optimistic that this can get done, maybe not in 2015, but nevertheless, we do think it's going to happen, and we got to work harder to make sure it does happen. To conclude, at the end of the day, when you look globally, there's a lot of talk about the BRICS and China and so forth. They're hugely important, but right now in 2015, the global economy rests squarely on the shoulders of the United States and Europe.